Yeah, good afternoon. And welcome DTM fans. We're about to play Panama World Cup Qualifiers. It's an interesting game. Playing in the office. Um, One of those no movement days, so we're not expecting to see any fans at all in the stadium. But it should be a good one. We have a great lineup, especially inclusion of Antonio Davis. Sorry, Mikel Antonio. So it's supposed to be a good one. All right, so the lineup in goal, no surprise there. Andre Blake, Liam Moore, defense, Ethan Pinnock, Kemar Lawrence, Wesley Harding. Now imagine in midfield, Daniel Johnson, Ravel Morris, Bobby Reed, Corey Burke and Kemar Roof, and Mikel Antonio were expecting up front. So it can be anything of a 4-3-3 or a 4-2-3-1 formation. I know we're familiar with that. We're playing those kind of formation. So the current standing now, Jamaica is pretty much at the bottom of the league, with 0 points. Of course, that disappointing loss to Mexico in the Azteca, losing 2-1. If we had drawn that, we'll pretty much tired a lot of persons. But we had lost that game, and as such, now it's very important to get a win here in the office and pretty much have a good start to have Jamaica, the national stadium, becoming that fortress of in 1998 being the office. So we're at the bottom now, bottom of the table. And as such, it's very important that we get a victory out of it. So let me give you a little history about the games played between Jamaica and Panama. So Jamaica and Panama pretty much played 80 games between the two of them. This goes as far back as 1969, believe it or not. Within those 18 games, Jamaica has only won 3 of those games, lose 8, and draw 7. All right, and the last 3 games, Jamaica pretty much win 1, and that's a 1-goal win back in 2019, and that's in the office. We're hoping that it's a little better than that today. A win, of course, in the office, but we're hoping that it's a bigger margin, like a 2-0 or something like that. We're hoping that that's the case. But there's not much difference between them. If you notice, there have been mostly 1-goal difference. The biggest loss is a 2-0. That's the biggest loss to to Panama. Sorry. And the most goals scored is a 3-2 victory by us, and that's as far back as 2009.
1-2, 1-2, 1-2.
So what formation out there you think we should play, and any surprise inclusion in the squad and notable absentee? Of course,
Are you hearing me right?
Sorry, of course we're without Damian Lowe, or captain, so we don't have him in the defense line. Of course, he played his heart out in Mexico. I imagine probably a little leggy, probably a slight injury. Of course, we have to be strategic with the games, because we have a game coming up midweek Wednesday, and it's away in South America, and we might not have the English-based players coming into those games. So we have to be very strategic, and as such, we will rest some of our players, I imagine. Those are a little leggy, or those who have slight knocks. You wouldn't expect to see them in this game. You're expected to save them for the other games. That's our way. So we have to be very strategic with that. But so Nolo is one of the surprise. The back line seems very strong. The combination of Harding is have been around there is some persons might say is not super strong, but Pinnock persons been asking to have Pinnock on the team and stuff like that and playing in the back line. We would expect him to do a good showing. So now we have him there. He's partnered up with Liam Moore, and we remember how strong Liam Moore is. One of those no nonsense type of player. Mop up everything. Of course, speaking about mop up, there's no Mariappa. Of course, he might be a little leggy too. Of course, we have to be strategic once again and know that we have a match Wednesday, and so you would like to rest these players to play Wednesday game. But let us hear from you in the comment section, guys. Yes. If there's any surprise inclusion, if there's any person you think should be there and is not starting, or if you think this is one of our strongest team. Of course, there's no Liam Bailey, which would clearly put our team in the stratosphere in terms of strength. But this is one of our strongest team to date. Of course, we have a lot of depth without inclusion a lot of the local based players. So this bodes well. It's almost like a nightmare for Whitmore to pick this team because you have a lot of players to choose from, and of course, Ravel in the midfield. Persons who are asking about somebody who's expected to distribute and play the ball around. Ravel will do that today. Persons who are even expecting Maggie to be in this game, but once again, be strategic. Save Maggie for the Wednesday game. That's the travel away in the South America. So Central America. You won't have the English-based players when that come around. But so with me is T-Got.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And Eddie with me in the studio.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Big up. Let's go, reggae boys.
Big up. All right. Good evening. Good evening, gentle people. All right. This is a strong lineup on paper. I must say, this is a strong lineup on paper. The only problem I have, this unit has never yet played together. That is one. Number two, this unit has never yet played in the office. You understand? And that so this match has come like a neutral ground between the Reggae Boys and Panama. This is not even a home turf because these players that we have never graced the national stadium. They don't know the bumps, they don't know the turns, they don't know where the border goes skid. You understand? So this is my fear of this match, right about now versus Panama. And if these guys, even if these guys had played in the Gold Cup, if we get these CMs guy in the Gold Cup, then we'd feel a little better. Right now, it's like we're going to watch and see what is going to happen and try to keep our fingers crossed. You understand? My colleague say no Low, no Bailey. So we wonder what's going on. You understand? We wonder what's going on. We have some local players in there. Kemar Lawrence in there. You understand? And you have the goalkeeper. That's all. That's all. You understand? But I am telling you, right now, I am so nervous. We want them to win. We want them to do good, but trust me, this is like a neutral ground. Yeah, like this is for anybody. Anybody can win this game.
Well, it seems like that because we have no fans in the stadium too, so we don't have that man. But it's still an office, and we tend to defend that. Eddie, give me an idea around the formation that we're looking to use. Well, we can speak to Panama formation. Can you see Panama formation? Can you tell me who you consider the danger man in the Panama team who we should pay a lot of attention to?
All right. Obviously, the striker, Blackburn, he has Jamaican heritage. And we know in football, they always find a way that players that we have connection to always come and, score against us and make us be disappointed. So we don't want Blackburn to get on the goal sheet. any at all. So he's a danger man. And the number 10 as well. That's,
Okay.
What's that? Barcenas? Yes, the number 10.
Right.
And
Right.
Quintier on the left. So I have those 3 players as danger men. But you know, in football, anybody can hurt you. So
Right.
anyone at the 11 can score or assist. So we have to be careful. Can't just be thinking about certain players. So look at everybody. But they're going with a 4-1-4-1. They're going with a 4-1-4-1. And we should be able to win the midfield battle because we should have 3 in the midfield at least. So let's hope that the likes of Ravel and Daniel Johnson can hold it down in the midfield area.
All right. So looking at possible Jamaica team now and our lineup and formation, I see Kashai players saying that we are playing a 4-3-3 formation. So let us look at the Jamaica formation and lineup and see how they stack up against that formation that we just seen of Panama. But in the meantime, any prediction, gentlemen, about how we expect this game to go?
Well, actually, I would like to see a 3-love, because I want the Reggae Boys to win. And you say Dwight Green is saying that Antonio will show his speed and power. We hope that is true. Yeah, and him don't try to play gingerly because he have to play with West Ham. You
Who can get the ball.
Yeah,
that's very important. Hopefully, them can get the ball. Hopefully, between Ravel and Daniel Johnson and Bobby Reed.
No, you know what I'm happy for, gentle people. You know what I'm happy, and Eddie can back me up. Ravel is playing in our team, so he's been playing.
When they playing before. When they playing before.
No, he wasn't playing.
He was absent.
He was absent. You understand?
Okay.
Right now he's playing in a team and he play about 3 games, Eddie. So him get look
3 or 4 games. 4 games.
Right. And him assist and him score one blind. All right.
The engine kind of move.
But importantly doing T got touched on the fact that the players are new to the national stadium. And when I counted 4 players. Only 4 players have played in the national stadium before, so there will be a lot of nerves from the other players. First time at the national stadium, even though there are no fans, there should be a lot of jitters. New environment and a lot of expectations are on these players to perform. So that's a factor that we should look at.
All right, big up Kashai players. 3-1 him say. Another thing. So the formation is on the screen now. Ashani Garden 2-0. Yeah. Then something that we expect to see too. So the formation on the screen now. So is really the 4-3-3. Yeah, indeed. Who's going to play defensive midfield? Who's going to do that rough work? That Hector used to do. And
Daniel Johnson.
And Pete Williams used to do. So Daniel Johnson is expected to is a whole power.
Yeah, whole power.
But who's going to do it?
I think Tapa went for an attacking lineup. He wanted to hold the ball, so he have a lot of ball players in the midfield. Players that should be able to keep the ball and pass the ball and move with the ball and transition from midfield to the forward line. So I don't think he's placing a lot of emphasis on in terms of the defending side because Daniel Johnson will going to have a long day at the office.
Yeah.
But he put in a lot of pressure on them, but also he expect them to have the ball more. I don't know if that's going to be the case because the Panamanian side tend to hold the ball a lot and play a lot of tiki-taka football.
Right. Yeah. Well, hopeful, as Tigard said, the pitch should play a part in this, and a lot of these players might not be used to it, especially our players. But let us see. I heard that they did some serious work on the pitch, some serious groundwork, like it's. So I expect to see that not playing too much of a part.
The pitch looks good. It will be a better pitch than the one that we had in Mexico.
So I hope, and especially in Mexico it was raining too. So that's another thing that you saw a lot of players slipping and sliding. All right, we see Chuck Mack asking us if Bobby Reed is playing in the right position. Tiga, what do you think?
On the wing, yeah, man, I think he is better on the wing, you know. So yeah, make him stay there. So not even know. Boy, I don't know. Boy, yeah, man.
Maybe, yeah, man. Most
Yeah, man.
definitely. Yeah, man.
Most
He's
definitely.
playing right as. Tigat, he realized that Chuck Mack also asking, well, he's actually asking Eddie, why Anthony Grant is missing.
All right, but I cannot answer that.
No,
Chuck
man,
Mack.
you don't name Eddie. You don't name
All
Eddie.
right, go on, Eddie. All right, go on, Eddie.
I believe that he's saving him Tapa with more. That is, he's saving him for the Costa Rica
game. I agree.
He played a high intensity match down in Mexico City, and he was extremely tired after that match. So, in order for him to not to pick up any injuries or anything, he chose to give him a rest for this game because we need him. As you know, certain players cannot play away to Costa Rica, so he's one of those players that can. So it's good on Tapa's part to give him a rest for this game.
Yeah. And Eddie, and to note, he really played excellent, surprise a lot of people. You understand, in the Mexico game. So I would give him back a notch again in the Costa Rica game because that's a very important game.
Right. So they're actually taking the pitch now.
But what about Speedy? Did you guys mention Speedy?
Well,
Speedy?
So speak to that then, Eddie. What the deal?
I think it's similar to the Anthony Grant. Mm-hmm. And then again we have Ravel coming into the side and Daniel Johnson. Yeah, right. So it might kind of squeeze him out a bit. And based on the formation that Whitmore wants to play.
And the strategy. It's not the parking the buses is full out attacking. Sorry that there's no fun because the level of entertainment that is expected given that you're going to play this attacking football.
Right.
Is
and you wanted players that can handle the ball well, as you can see in the midfield.
Yeah. The pitch actually does look good. I'm seeing 1 and 2 brown spots, but I mean it looks very good. And of course the background, the bevel is in the background. Yeah, iconic.
Yeah, man. Iconic.
Yeah, couldn't say it better. So Chuck Mack asking what's the condition like down. Well, Chuck Mack, if you're watching the game, TV you're seeing sunny. We're in Jamaica, so we're seeing it's pretty hot and humid. There's a slight shadow on the field. Of course, you guys know the grandstand setup. So there's a grandstand covering. There's a grandstand covering that projects a shadow, and as such, I imagine that over that side is the coolest part on the pitch. Another scratch off win. No fans, sir. It's empty stadium. So I can imagine you can hear the ball kicking.
I believe you might have 300 or so media members.
Yeah.
All vaccinated.
Right.
So not a lot of personnel in the stadium right now. And that includes the volunteers and all of that.
Okay.
Yep.
So nice conditions. It's too bad that we didn't have the fans. I don't know if fans were there, you might not be having a watch along, guys. But everybody will be at the stadium.
Yeah.
So, you know.
For those who are in Jamaica. It's funny because we got pictures and footage from them leaving the AC Marriott Hotel, which is pretty much around the corner. They pretty much used to stay in a Pegasus and those hotels, but now they're a little closer to the game and the action.
But Ray,
right?
Ray, remember they used to stay in a house in '98.
Yeah, they used to stay in a house. No, we have the house.
Yeah, the JFF house.
It recently sold, I think they recently sold that house.
Yeah. Right.
So we're coming a long way. We're staying at AC Hotel and all of that Pegasus.
Yeah. Kamar Blake asking what happened to Liam Bailey. T-Gat, your boy.
Liam Bailey is out with an injury. If you notice that he hasn't played for his team too. So Aston Villa. So he's out with an injury. So they have to rest him. I don't think he made the trip to Jamaica. But let's hope
He's not there.
So let's hope that let's hope he can get better real quick and perform for his club, and so we can get him for the rest of the game. But you know that.
Two minutes to start time. People out there, can you give us your prediction on the game? Let's hear them. Some person said 2-0, 3-0. Let's hear some of the predictions out there. What you expect, or what you want to see. Hey, national anthem time.
Oh boy, I miss those days. I'm telling you.
I'm telling you.
You can hit the like button once you said your score line, your predictions. You can hit the like button and subscribe if you're new around here. This is Sports Down the Middle.
Bigs G, big up. Yeah, 3-0, say. What's it go?
Mr. Adrian Adman, he said Jamaica apparently be kicking from right to left. Not that mean Nannyville. To
Yeah,
they're kicking
from Nannyville to.
All right, Chop Mark. T got prediction. 3 love. Yeah, man. T got prediction. 3 love. Reggae boys running away with it. You understand?
It's a kicking from
3 love.
It's a kicking from Nannyville to the loft.
Yeah.
The big loft. So you have some new addition.
Come on. I know if it's something pinch him or something. Next time I tell you if you don't have him in your mind.
Yeah, so okay. So we'll kick off first now. Coin toss, people. Why I'm not even nervous. Just apprehensive and excited to see what's going to happen.
Yeah, man, big up yourself, Dwayne. Let's hope we can get a 3-1. Really, you have to take lead, because I'm not seeing the game. I'm still looking for a link.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so,
Ray, I'm not seeing the game out now.
The game is being played. Well, you can actually get the feed on Flow Sport 690 for persons who have that.
It's on 690 now?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, all right. Give me a second.
So you got one. No, you're not here, so you probably not have that. But you can always try the Flow Sport app. Hopefully Ricky can drop a link if he find any. Yeah.
I'm trying my the old good old Fire Stick. I'm seeing the match, but they say there's no channel available for this event.
All right, no problem. I'll take lead and the coverage as possible. All right, so it looks like Panama to kick off. We're about to start the game. Let's go, guys. And it's off. Panama with it, knocking it around. So they have the ball deep in their half. Couple knock around. Jamaica sitting back. No heavy press at all. Find the ball finally get into Jamaica's half. Wow. All right. So the first foul of the game. Daniel Johnson, the defensive worker, you guys said he was going to play defensive midfield. So some wonderful touch in the early stages. The ref almost seemed like he wanted to make the game play, but called back this one on a foul on Daniel Johnson. Free kick taken quickly. Knocking it around again. Panama with the ball. So Panama seemed to, I wouldn't say possession ball, but seem to want to try to get. Daniel Johnson again, second foul. I have to be careful, because we can get a yellow card in this early stage part of the game. Oh, this player tricked the ref, man. I look like a dive. Jeremy Ling. No, man, Jeremy. I don't think so. We're going to lose to them, man. Come on. The office now, fortress listener. Anyway, Panama with a free kick. Close to the edge of the 18. taken quickly. Oh, first shot on goal by Panama. Nothing doing out of the at the edge of the 18. Pretty much a looping shot. Daniel Johnson have to be careful. 2 fouls in quick succession. Have to be careful because a third one might seem going into the referee book. Jamaica decides to play it shot. Pinnock with a lob up front. Trying to find Roof. There's a little gap there in Bobby Reid position in the midfield. So Panama is exploiting it a bit. Now they're camped out in the Jamaican half. Knocking it around. Swinging it from right to left. DTM. It looks it's early days. It looks oh, brilliant turn by Panama. Intercepted. Panama in dangerous position in the box. Shot on goal. Stop. Block. Oh, that was close. That was a dangerous position. That was dangerous. Panama still have it in our half. Edge of the 18. Cross coming in. Met by Moore. Still not cleared. Still in our half. Panama finding some space. I don't know how. There's a lot there. We're completely camped out in our half and in the 18 yard. It's a little easy in the pressure as Panama play the ball back to start over the attack. Maybe the boys are nervous. They have not registered any real possession. The ball ends up for goal kick. Maybe the boys nervous. They're not really string together any serious pass. 4 minutes gone in the game. Panama had most of the attack. Luckily for that block there, or we probably would have been down 1-0. But 4 minutes gone in the game. Jamaica has yet to register any serious possession.
Yeah, man, up and running now.
Blake with a goal kick. Put it long in the half. The Panamanian half. So Jamaica with the ball now. So some second on the ball now. Good. So possession. Corey Burke trying to put it up to. Let's look like Roof. Johnson.
With Antonio to Roof.
He's a chance for Jamaica.
Good try.
Roof.
Just over.
And
That's
guess
the first attempt on goal.
First attempt. In fact, first couple passes string together.
Yes, and
And
guess that man. It was that man, Antonio, with the flick on to Kemar Roof.
Yep.
What a combination that would have been.
That was the first shot on goal by Jamaica. The game seems a little, well, the game seems very open. Very, very open.
Both teams going for it.
Yeah.
And it's showing on flow 690, guys. If you have flow, 690. If you're in Jamaica.
This is the second touch by Antonio. Bullied off it. Can you believe that? Bullied off the ball, Antonio. So Panama with the ball, knocking it from left to right in their half.
Yes, I agree, Green. I agree. Not like Jamaica that is coming together for the first time, pretty much.
Chemistry go far away. All right. So Panama have it in a dangerous position. Oh, there's a foul call, edge of the 18 there. A foul call on Jamaica. Foul on the number 19 player.
Got a little touch in the face there by Wes Harding.
Yeah,
it looks a little touch.
Yeah.
But he went down like if he was kicked in the face.
Yo, big up David Bryan from Canada.
And people, drop in the comment section where you're watching the game from. So it's Panama with a free kick at the left-hand side of the box.
Yeah, a dangerous position. I don't know if that can be a direct shot. Or they would just probably try play it in for another, pretty much a cross. I'm hoping that there's no direct shot now. But it's a dangerous position, nonetheless.
Yeah, two-man wall, Ravel and Wizarding. Ball a little bit long, goal kick to Jamaica.
Oh, great. Great. So Panama got a lot of free kick, pretty much 3 free kicks. So I think it's about 3 fouls Jamaica. 2 of them was from Daniel Johnson, who are going to have a lot of work to do. So long ball.
Winning that show.
Yeah, long ball trying to find Mikel Antonio. Can you just imagine the nerves by the Panamanian player?
Yes, the fear when you have Mikel running behind you. Yeah, he had to kick it away for the throw.
Yeah.
A little bit too aggressive there by Mikel Antonio, giving up a free kick. Always pressuring the defenders. Long free kick from Panama. Cleared out by Ethan Pinnock. A bit sloppy there.
Yeah, misunderstanding there between Burke and it seems Ravel Mallerson.
Yeah, throwing off Harding.
Yeah, Kurt, big up JFF for actually do some serious work in recruiting some of these players. So pretty much 10 minutes gone in the game. Jamaica registered 1 shot on goal. Panama registered 1 shot. Many set pieces though. But Jamaica has yet to settle on the ball. Not many possession at all. Not stringing many passes. Barely see Ravel Marson on the ball. But it's early days yet.
Ethan Pinnock with another clearance.
Yeah.
I have no problem with the long balls in the air now. I think Ethan and Liam should have a field day with them. But it's when the ball is on the ground. That's my worry. That's my worry with Ethan Pinnock.
And that would just force Daniel Johnson to do a lot of work. Because now he have to do a lot of track back, especially in the middle there. See them exploiting. They're exploiting West Harding wing. They're not playing a lot of ball on
down Taxi side.
Down Taxi side, yeah. But Taxi has been staying home though. He's no venture out at all.
Taxi played it back to Blake.
Yeah.
Clearance looking for Antonia. No. Back to Blake.
Differences
returning nicely.
Panama closing us down really, really fast.
Taxi back to Ethan Pinnock. Leaves it for Blake. As you can see, Ravel is pretty much close to the strikers, which is good. Poor touch by Antonio there, loses the ball. Attack for Panama down the right-hand side. Ball in the box, cleared by Liam Moore. DJ Sonic, it's still 0-0.
Yeah. 12 minutes gone in game, 0-0. David Bryan, yeah, well, we have not dropped a link, but you can probably download the Flow Sport app to see the game.
Yeah, it should be free. Ravel dropping back between the centre backs. A lot of time and space for Ravel now. Looks wide to Taxi. Taxi back to Ethan Pinnock in the middle to Daniel Johnson. Ravel coming out of defense with the ball well.
Oh, pick there. Panama with a chance.
No, Panama with the counter. Shot
Goal.
coming in, it's a goal.
Oh my God.
It's a goal. Panama 1, Jamaica 0.
1 goal to 0.
13 minutes.
Have to be careful playing the ball in the middle.
Ravel played the ball to Kemar Roof, and Kemar Roof lost the ball, and the attack was on for Panama.
Panama wastes no time going forward that ball. The brilliant strike. Brilliant.
Good counter attack from Panama.
Yeah.
Won the ball high and went in and took the strike immediately. Didn't give Blake a lot of chance to set up.
Liam Moore wasn't quick enough to close down the player.
No, and maybe kind of shadow Blake as well. A little bit.
It's a well-struck ball though, you know, because it's a well-struck ball. So Jamaica down 1 goal to 0. 14th minute. I concede early.
I don't know. Maybe Blake could have done better than that.
No, I think the shot caught them. Everybody off guard.
Off guard, because he was off his line pretty much. A good distance.
So Andrade with a good goal. I think nobody never expect him to shoot like that.
Yeah, him shoot early.
Yeah. The pass was on though for him, you know, a true pass. So let's hope the players though drop them shoulder now. Let's pick up the intensity, guys.
Yeah, man, and no more passes like that because Ravel played it to Roof and Roof was under pressure.
Panama with another chance. Dangerous position.
Ball in the box cleared by Wizarding.
Panama not ball. Panama not ball around with you.
Yeah, man. Jamaican crying for offside. No.
Okay. So 50 minutes gone in the game. Jamaica down 1 goal to 0 Panama. I don't need to remind you guys that we're at the foot of the table, yet to register a point, and it's imperative that way ensure that the office becomes a fortress for us in this World Cup qualifying campaign. So we can't afford to lose in the office at all.
Yes, and if Panama hold on to the lead, they'll be on 4 points.
Yeah.
For 2 games.
And Panama and Costa Rica is some of the teams that we are looking to clip to make it to the World Cup. Because the Mexico and the US is a little harder, but the Panama and Costa Rica, we need to clip those teams.
Yeah.
But as I can't remember who said it. It was Green spoke about chemistry and how long Panama has been playing together, and it showed. It really showed.
Yeah, man. The Panamanian not messing around.
Some serious slick passing. They have. I'm not sure the statistic of possession how much ball Panama has, but they're just not. Yeah.
But guys, let us know in the comment section if you think it's over. Can Jamaica come back? It's only 1-0 after 17 minutes. Is it over or not? Let us know. I think it would be too early for Tapa to make a change. So we're not going to cry for any changes at this moment. We need to see what they can do up to the halftime mark and probably early in the second half. Can spring a change if we don't have any change.
Yeah, Jamaica have pretty much 66% possession. I mean, Panama pretty much have 66% possession of the ball.
Ball play to Antonio a little bit too far. Clean up by the goalkeeper.
I mean, the goalkeeper not taking any chances. Why didn't he pick up the ball?
Yeah.
Because when you see Antonio running down at your full speed, you're not taking no chance. Wouldn't want to get clattered by Antonio at all.
So Jamaica with a throwing on the left-hand side. Taxi. Thought he would do a long throwing right there, but he played it inside to Ethan Pinnock. It's with Lord Ravel. Ethan out wide to Taxi. All the way back to Blake.
A fun facts, guys. When the last time we play and Panama scored first, we pretty much win 3-2. So let's see if we can get that kind of victory, that 3-2 win. I'm hoping that they don't score anymore. I remember somebody saying we should win 3-1. Let's hope. Antonio
on the right hand side.
Dangerous place.
Ball in the box looking for Roof there. Didn't find him. Panama breaking out. I don't think we're putting a lot of pressure. So number 20 just walked out of defense with the ball.
Yeah, so
No
they
tackle.
press us, but we are not pressing them at all.
We're not pressing. We'll go back into shape and we'll just stand up.
Yeah. But it's kind of, and the fact that we're down 1-0 now. I'm not saying for us to chase the game because it's early days, but some little urgency, I imagine. Offside, right?
Ball outside. Jamaica throwing in their own half. To be taken by West Harding. I do see a lot of balls, you know.
Yeah, I mean the thing
I
is,
think they should be moving more lively to get back the ball into play.
we usually so the balls should be placed in strategic places.
Right.
Yeah, but
not even that we see.
No, it's not seeing that at all. Especially I see some on the side, the touchline to the coaches. I'm not seeing as much on the other side. So Ethan
over the bleacher side. And we need the game to be restarted as quickly as possible. We're down 1-0. We want to be waiting on the ball for the ball boy to run and get the ball.
Yeah, Kurt DTM. Yeah. We can share the name of the game now, and that is the only thing. On paper is an excellent squad. But we have to give them time. It's kind of hard to expect them hit the ground running, but yeah, I guess because of where we are in the table, we have no other choice but to try and hit the ground running.
You see, Flo King said nothing is wrong with Tapa. The players them not good. Well, let's see if after this game you'll be saying the same thing. There's a lot of persons crying for Tapa's head. Not DTM, but you know there are others out there. Jamaica had the ball a little bit, come into the game a little bit just now.
Yeah, Jonas, 3-1 really possible, yes. I mean, the closest fixture when a 3-goal score was a 3-2. We had beaten Panama. We're hoping that either way we'll get the victory. I mean, 3-1 is a stretch because the only 2-goal margin victory was for Panama. Most of the other victories or losses was pretty much 1 goal difference between the two teams.
And we we haven't been scoring a lot of goals lately. You know? So we don't want Panama to get a second because it'll be really rough on us.
No. Yeah, Tyrone Mitchell. I agree. We're sitting back. We're not pressing at all. Yeah.
Good turn. Foul.
Turn. Yep, foul there. Oh, on the edge of the box.
So Corberg.
It can be in the box.
With almost a penalty.
Almost.
Winning a free kick on the edge of the box. Nice turn, left his defender for dead. In a sense. Just inches away from it being a penalty.
It was a dangerous position. Super dangerous position. Wonder what would do with this set piece. So Daniel Johnson stands over it.
Now is the time we need Ethan Pinnock and Liam Moore to be in the box.
I'm wondering what strategy you think him should do? Like a floater, a small chip.
Play it short and then put it in the box after.
Well, yeah, I mean, can play it short and somebody can chip.
So let's see what DJ can sum up. Now is the time we should have the fans in the stadium.
For chant goal.
Yeah. I hope the media persons are making their voices be heard.
It's really tricky. This position is really, really tricky.
We have a lot of players in the box.
Like him, I'll go for goal.
Oh. Cleared away.
Yeah, at times like that you wish you had Liam Bailey with a left foot swinger.
Mm-hmm.
That needed a left footer right there.
It almost fell to Corberg.
Yeah.
Good defending from the Panama defenders. So people, it is still Panama 1-0 after 25 minutes at the office.
I see the game, I see the intensity is lifted. I see a slight press by Jamaica. No, we're actually fouling them in their half. I see a slight press. Oh.
Yes, Lindell Ellis. We need to show some intent. We're down. And we're at home. So, as I said before, now is not the time for us to sit back. We're not leading.
The pitch seems like a video. That was that not a foul. You seem to check Corberg before him jump.
Yeah. Jamaica looking to win the ball, yes. So Corberg.
Oh, misplaced ball.
Misplaced pass. Goal kick to Panama.
Frustration there. Corberg like frustrated
with Roof. And there you have the lack of, chemistry.
Yeah.
There. Players didn't get a lot of time together on the training ground. But that will come with time. It's a pity that we don't have any friendly games in between. We just qualifier after qualifier.
Yeah. I remember Carl Brown was saying that we should have used the Gold Cup as an opportunity to build chemistry and stuff like that. But some of these players weren't
not available.
weren't available at the time. That visa, passport issues at the time, and now that have been rectified, and so we have them. And we have to understand that the whole COVID scenario affected our local based players big time. So that even messed up a lot of our training setup on our.
Yeah, I think we're pretty much a year or so behind.
Yeah.
We should have had these players in place a long time ago to make use of that Japan tour, to make use of the Gold Cup and all those friendly games. But it although persons might not want to hear this, but it looks good for the 2026 World Cup, because at least we have these players already.
Oh, is it too soon? Remember, if things lose a couple of games.
If things don't go right with this qualification, albeit that certain players like Taxi, this might be the last campaign.
Jafari Blackman say Roof should play up front with Antonio and swap with Bobby Reid. I think he's playing up front with him, and Bobby Reid is actually playing midfield.
Yeah.
But maybe
he's still string on the left hand side. You don't see much in the middle.
Yeah.
We are playing a lot of the balls on the wings as usual, and nothing down the middle.
Not a lot of movement by Jamaica up front. Not a lot of movement and showing. So Ravel want to get a touch on it, so him drop deep, but it's not a lot of movement. Oh, good flick there by Antonio.
Good flick. I don't want Ravel to come back deep again,
Oh, show Ravel. So there's a showing. Why? Berg seemed frustrated.
What that? That should be that's a handball.
No, it looked like it became my head. I look like something my tea got one of
Yeah. So it's with Ethan Pinnock, Daniel Johnson. The defenders, seem to be having a lot of touches on the ball.
Yeah.
The back four and Daniel Johnson.
It's almost
all
like
the possession at the back.
The final pass.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that is one of the reasons though.
And that's why you see Ravel coming deep on the ball.
But the players should just stay positive and don't drop the shoulders. You just need to score and we're back in the game. Daniel Johnson with a deep
ball in the box. Flicked on by Antonio, but straight to the keeper. Seem as if Daniel Johnson has the monopoly over the set pieces. He's been taking all free kicks and corners.
I'm still trying to understand what the ref called there.
No man, it's a handball, Antonio wanted a handball here. But no, we do have VAR, and I don't think that would be given anyway.
Oh, it seemed like the ref called a foul on Antonio. He's backing in the player, but
because the defender didn't know nothing about that ball a while ago, so.
Right, she keeps his hand by his side.
But again, the Jamaican playing as if they're leading the game. Not a lot of urgency. Not a lot of intent. Don't know if they're waiting on the second half or the last 20 minutes to actually show that. But we need a goal before halftime.
Yes, gentlemen. I'm seeing the game right about now.
Mute the game. Mute the game, Tiga. Back
Yeah,
to
man, it's
Blake,
good. Thank you.
Ethan Pinnock, Liam Moore. So the Jamaicans, not a lot of penetration. Finally, a ball is played up top to Antonio. Did well initially, but lost the ball in the end.
Heavy touch.
It's a goal kick to Panama.
When Antonio playing in England, there's a lot of games you're not seeing him, and all of a sudden, latch on to a ball and him score. So it's I hope he just don't get frustrated. I see him drop him shoulder sometime playing in England. I just hope him don't get frustrated and just still stay alive to it.
Mm-hmm. Panama on the attack again.
Him put on a national colour, so that's the greatest thing.
Come now, we should be able to do a counter, a foul.
Foul there. Why is that not a yellow card?
Yeah. But the counter was on,
Yeah. I think the ref trying to keep his cards in his pocket.
But I like the fact that Antonio is not just staying central. We saw him wide a while ago on the right hand side. So he's changing well. Another long ball.
So with all those long balls, you kind of put take Ravel out of the game.
Yeah. Out wide to Bobby Reid. A lot of space. Chooses not to go forward but play inside to Daniel Johnson. Don't know why he didn't go forward with the ball.
And then
he loses the ball. Actually loses the ball. He had the space in front of just drive.
Yeah, but and that's the reason why he's there. Why them have Bobby Reid right there.
I don't know why I'm turning it back in the middle again.
Of course, Ravel and look really, really frustrated. They're not seeing the ball, a lot of the ball. In fact, there's probably also to knock it around him.
But I don't think Panama is really defending well. I just think that we need to put things together. If we can make it click, have a few passes together, I think we should be able to get a goal.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
It's on us.
Panama in a dangerous position. Shot on goal. Oh,
good shot coming in.
Good save. So he same use thing as the shot
as a shield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Try to bend it round him. I would have liked to see Pinnock actually hit that ball out for corner or something, rather than try to put it right there. I mean, it's still good that he didn't put it in front of the goal, though, but
yeah.
Panama have a lion share position. And the attack again. Wanting more.
Ethan winning the ball.
Excellent play.
Clearing.
Ethan.
Yes. Showing his Premier League class.
Panama still on the attack.
Massive balls swung over. Free header.
Oh.
Andre Blake with another goal.
Great positioning there by Andre Blake.
And again, balls being able to come across. Free header. At least two was open at the back post. Ball went over Wes Harding's head and two attackers was behind him. Free header.
So it almost Wes Harding side of the I don't want to say it, but the weaker side.
Yeah, and that we've been seeing that a lot. The headers being missed by defenders. We saw it in the Mexico game as well. It didn't cost us a goal, but defenders, misjudging the flight of the ball.
Well, I've understand to why Panama looks so comfortable on the ball is a super attacking side. So unless we get the ball, we're not really offer nothing that much. So we a lot of these players don't want to have a long spells without the ball, then will just get frustrated and drop their shoulders.
Yeah, and I think this team is missing one thing. If you look around, you don't have that tricky player. You do have that Liam Bailey type of player willing to take on defenders and big players.
Good all-up play by
Antonio.
With more seem frustrated.
Yeah. So 37 minutes, Panama 1, Jamaica 0. Again, the ball played back to Andre Blake. He has been getting a lot of clearance practice. Not doing well playing out the ball again. Played out for a throw-in a while ago. So he's not finding his man with the clearances. And we cannot play it short because the Panamanians are pressing. So we have to go long. They're forcing us to go long.
Yeah, and we're not pressing them. Anyway, Panama with that dangerous attack. Go!
We keep ball in the box again. And it's 2-0.
2-0.
Another ball in the box. No pressure on the crafts.
None whatsoever. So that's West Harding side. Is
no pressure on the ball. It's too easy for Panama right now. They're having their way with the Jamaicans.
So West Harding
West Harding caught up the field.
Yeah.
And he didn't get back in time. Free cross, good header.
Ball watching.
A lot of power. And Liam Moore didn't see the number 17 attacking the ball as well.
Ball watching. Definitely ball watching. I don't even understand this.
Yeah, yes, he didn't even know what was happening. He had no clue that the number 17 was behind him. So now it'll be very difficult for the Jamaicans to get the 3 points that we wanted.
Yeah.
It's looking, and it's Blackburn. What I said before, the pre-game.
Yeah.
The man with Jamaican heritage. The danger man. I mentioned him as one of the danger men. So Andrade and Blackburn.
I think
Panama
we can
2, Jamaica 0.
I think we can call it a World Cup bedtime for Jamaica Reggae boys now. I think this is it.
No, Tiga.
I'm not throwing my white flag from early. This is it. Unless them fire.
What I will say for this game, I don't see you scoring 3 goals. That's what I can say. The most is 2.
Who lose this one?
If we get it together.
Of the table.
We're still at the bottom of the table.
Yeah, we lose this one. So we can't call it. We can't call it out. It's over. It's over for this dream. This Qatar dream is over. Jamaica can't.
The dream just started, not Tiga. The dream just started.
Reggae boys cannot pull off 3 straight wins to get back in this competition. We have the mighty USA next. We have Costa Rica away. This is it. This is it, boys. This is it.
Come on, let's see what we can do in the second half. We're not going to call for top ahead just yet.
No. There, 41 minutes gone in the game and Jamaica down 2-0.
But what I can say, if we go away to Costa Rica and let that retired looking Costa Rican team beat us, then I would probably say Tapa out.
Tapa out? You mean we're out at the World Cup?
Because look at this, no pressure in midfield.
No,
the triangle. Look at the triangle.
Yeah.
No pressing whatsoever.
There's a lot of ball watching at all. And once again, hard inside.
And the team is not tired. It's not the team that went to Mexico this.
Yeah, and I'm not even blaming the JFF. I'm not even blaming Tapa, I should say. I just blame the JFF. Getting this player is too late. Better than they use local boys.
Yeah, but
Better than use the local boys. They will know this stuff.
Lock. They have them two with a lot chemistry too.
No,
Unless
but,
you have
them not, but
football camp.
at least them not know the stadium. At least them not know the national stadium.
Stopper look vex.
Of course. How can him vex? There's no formation out there.
So
They're having their own way. He's
And-
too
and
goal behind.
And Panama is not the strongest team in the zone, you know. And look at
I'm
this.
talking about, no, you coming to what I'm saying. The dream is over.
but you know,
This is home. We're losing at home. Gentle people, we're losing at home. Panama
I know
can't go to
first-
feed up home and defend it.
I know first we lose couple game at home in the 98, you know, and then we
Nah,
determine
man.
to make it become a thing then, the office, you know.
Eh,
The thing is, you know, we can't afford to do that again this time.
Yeah, this
Fine.
time around.
No,
Because
but
we
we
was losing.
have to beat,
Yeah, me say it,
like
but-
Mexico.
But we
And-
don't have
and
the
US at
team.
home.
We are
And go
gel. We
ahead
have
and
the
get-
players, you know. But for some reason, the gel.
Yeah, because that's why. Yeah, these players are coming in too late. As I said before, you know, these players look good on paper, but we put them on the field to play. They're not going to play because they haven't played together and they're not even
Yeah,
playing at the office.
Yeah, the chemistry is the biggest problem.
If you guys in the comments, if you think Tapper out, like the video. If you say Tapper in, like the video as well. 155 in 55 of us watching. So let's get the likes up to 100. So Tapper in,
So
like,
well,
Tapper out, like.
You see, the thing is, you know, we came out with an attacking side. I remember Chuck Mack was asking who was going to play defense. It was a tall task for Daniel Johnson to contain, especially in midfield. But one of the biggest problems I saw was a lack of pressing from our upfront players.
Yeah.
No, when the game pretty much gone. And so when you do press like that, them can pick and choose their pass deep down in our box.
Mm-hmm. You can't choose. And then when they play it wide, them have all the time in the world to put in the cross.
And if you notice, so I don't know who is playing that wing, who help out Daniel Johnson. I mean Harding. Because whenever Harding overlapping, there's even open space. And you have
Corey, man. Corey Burke.
But Corey a bit do a open work up front. So if you do
Up
that,
front,
then clearly
right.
more of a step come cross.
And then at least DJ, because DJ is a right-sided tree midfielder in the tree. So at least DJ should go across and help out Wes Harding. We're not seeing that as well.
No, we're not seeing that. And yeah, because it's the same attacking now.
Says Corey Burke is back now.
No, well,
but he has to be the one coming back, and DJ is much closer, so DJ should be the one covering.
I'm just wondering about.
No, all right, gentle people, Eddie and Ray, as a coach, what would you try to tell these players? Because I see Anthony flinging his shoulders all the way, look frustrated, like him saying, can't believe this is what him come to. What would you tell these players now to lift them to come in second half?
Well, as Whitmore, what would he tell somebody like Antonio and some of these players? It's kind of tricky, but you have to press. There's some level of urgency. The only problem now is that if you press too much, you leave yourself open to attack. And
half time.
And then when you leave yourself open to attack, then you pretty much end up going down further down. The Panamanian is absolutely comfortable on the ball, knocking it around, doing whatever them please, couple triangles all over the place, knocking it in and out around our forwards, in our midfield. So there's zero press in a sense. And such I see somebody like a Bobby Reed kind of absent in this game, totally. There was a chance when he was supposed to take it and dribble, because that's when he dribble with pace and try and beat the player, decided to turn it back. And that was a chance for attack. But, yeah.
Everybody coming off the field looking disarray.
We need more pressure. We need to put them under pressure when we do have the ball. We can't just sit back.
All Panama need to do in the next half, just defend.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know that's the negative.
The Panama have no reason for attack.
But the thing is, I don't think they're going to do that,
No, because that's not their style of play.
Yeah, and they have it easy.
No, They won't do
blood.
that because they smell blood.
Yeah,
It's
they
like
smell
Jamaica
blood.
team is disarray. Yeah, Jamaica team is disarray.
So they're not afraid of the Kemar Roofs and the Antonios.
No,
If you're afraid of them,
and this is the thing we're talking about, you know. Not because you have the quality players in the team automatically going to well. It don't work like that. We've seen Antonio create one chance or so. If you don't get the ball, you cannot do anything.
We should have these players from the Gold Cup. If we have these players from the Gold Cup, then it would be a different kettle of fish. Even if we have them from the Gold Cup and then get kicked out by the first 3 games, or at least them play together 3 games and they know what's all about.
Yeah, Dwayne Hart, I agree. It's not so much about the players, you know. It's just no chemistry is clear. It's clear because they drop shoulders, everybody looking on somebody. Why you not doing that, this and that?
Bring up some of the comments.
But Liam Moore,
bring up some of the comments.
Liam Moore kind of left Harding out for dead some of the time. Of course, some might say Corey Burke should have actually be doing more work, tracking back and stuff like that. But it's kind of hard for him to full on attack and press because Corey Burke is actually pressing from as far as midfield, he's running from midfield to press some of the forward. The defenders of Panama. And when the ball come over long now, and Harding is around there, Harding get chopped, and Roof supposed to just look around. That second goal, Roof was just not paying attention. Kind of just need to just look around and see where the attackers are.
The first goal. You mean the first goal?
No, it's the header. If you remember the header that scored.
Roof? You mean Liam Moore?
Liam Moore, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. The first goal is Morrison playing it
to Roof.
To Roof. And what happens is that Roof wasn't ready to receive the ball.
And then just nip it.
Yeah. But the truth is Ravel should really see that somebody is behind him back. Ball man on or something. Or dog him.
Yeah.
Chuck Mack, you asked me if Harding was horrible. Can't defend. Yeah, him and them find him out as one of the weaker link on the team, and as such, they attack him full on. They were before the match start. I remember hearing some persons commenting and saying, Harding right there is kind of suspect, and as such, that would need a midfielder to trap back and help him. But to have Corey Burke, who's more attack minded, do that work, it's kind of asking too much. And I guess when you play that 4, you're expecting probably Liam Moore to probably come across and help. But him having work cut out for him too, in the middle, because when the Panamanian attackers them run in the channels, him have to be watching that. Anyway, so Jamaica, folks, if you're just joining us, halftime World Cup qualifying match between Jamaica and Panama. Jamaica in the office, supposed to be our fortress. Of course, there is no fans, so there is no 12th man.
I don't think Jamaica showed up at the office. It's like Jamaica working from home in this game because from the first minute, all disarray. No movement there. Really no movement there.
Too comfortable. We agree. They're very, very comfortable on the ball. And Panama just not can do whatever them please. So they needed the press. The forward needed the press. If they don't want to do it, almost seems like it's a low press and not so much a high. But the truth is, even a low press not even happening because it seemed like they were given instruction to do a low press. But I never see it. Doesn't. Not a lot of players doing it.
There's nobody tackling. None at all.
I'm not expecting a full-on press, but at least aggressive low press.
How many fouls you commit in the game?
A couple when the game just start.
But apart from that, there's nothing. Nobody not put in a tackle. So Jennifer Wallace is saying fire tapper now. So not even wait till the game done. Just like no. So Ray, see if you can bring up some of the comments. Because why?
All right, so Jada Simpson said Panama have on the back foot. That's true. Big time. Ashanti Garden leaving his full back. Not quite understand that one. Riley Taras 98 won't work. Don't blame Tapper, that players them not ready. The players them not ready. It's like a chemistry, guys. It obvious they're not played together. On paper is a strong team, but they're not played together, and just short space of time.
Yeah, man, them want to spoil the Sunday dinner.
Boy, I might tell
The
you.
fans don't make tapas spoil the Sunday dinner. Get your food and come back and join us for the second half. You might be surprised. Might can pull off the 3-2 victory. Let's see. And then we'll be here in Tapa in all of a sudden.
Well, yeah, we're up on the back foot for sure. Let me give you
We're
some
going to get
idea
Tapa
around
45
stats.
minutes more.
Let me give you some idea around stats. So Panama actually has 7 shots on goal. Jamaica 1. So that one chance you see from Roof that skied over the bar, passed by Antonio to him.
Antonio.
Over the bar. So 7 shots, Panama, 1 shot by Jamaica. Possession, Panama the lion's share, pretty much 64% of the ball to Jamaica 36%. Passes, of course, you remember the low press that's supposed to be happening was near non-existent, and as such, Panama was able to string together basically 282 passes to Jamaica 161. Passing accuracy, Panama 85%, Jamaica 73%. Fouls, Jamaica 10 fouls, Panama 6. No cards.
I can't remember us fouling anybody. But go ahead.
No, we fouled some people when the game just started. As I said, DJ Daniel Johnson had 2 such fouls. At one point, was wondering if he committed a third one, he would go into the book. But I guess he controlled himself and just kind of let go, and everybody just wasn't doing it. Place of value is like a bunch of ball that just get put together and sent out without a mission. It looks so though. It looks so.
Yeah, man, it looks so for real.
It looks
and at this stage of the game, we don't expect that to happen.
No.
But,
especially knowing our standing and where we're on the table. Table foot. We needed to get our results here. And against Panama. But, yeah. Tapa keep trying to play Corey as a winger. He's an out and out striker. Yeah, it's kind of hard because when you play him right there, yes, it's expected that he should help Harden in defense, cover for him.
Right.
But our mindset is not that way. So it's because him have the energy make him play him, but it just not gonna work because his mindset is pretty much going forward. So the help that Harden is expecting to get, that not gonna come. And Harden not stay home. Why is Harden not staying home? Harden should
he's there for his running, but he's not really used to the tracking back and helping, as I said before.
Yeah.
So it's a big dilemma. In certain games, you can use him there. He'll be able to put in crosses, and we've seen that in the Gold Cup.
Right.
Certain games, him look good on the wing, but in other games, non-existing. So
yeah,
that's the thing.
Harden should really stay home. Because taxi man stay home.
Yeah.
Kemar Lawrence has been home.
The taxi on the left is stand it.
So
and
right.
Wizarding, I don't know where him gone. Cost us a second goal.
So
because we weren't attacking. We weren't attacking, and he left his position. So
Ashanigan, is it acceptable that after 10 years in charge, Tapa still hasn't developed a cohesive playing style? Boy, that. So a short answer to that is no, it can't be acceptable. And that's a certain if I think what you're seeing that the playing style and lack of cohesiveness is because of the whole chemistry between the players. So I think that's what we're seeing. And it's not so much Tapa, but more the chemistry. They're not having much chemistry at all because they're not playing together for a long time. All right, so Franklin Small, no system, no midfield, no urgency in the play. This is a pickup team. All right, I can agree. There's no urgency for real. We keep saying this. It seems that we have a low press, but it's not happening. So you see persons just milling around. And even though you're not pressing, you really should actually have players picking up marking in the defense, and you're not seeing that because they're playing long ball and finding Panamanian player on the ground in the air. They're finding Panamanian player. It deep in our half, and that shouldn't be happening.
Yeah, and it looked like there's no interest. I don't see any interest being shown by the players to get back in the game.
Yeah,
welcome, Anjo.
Yeah, welcome. Big up. It's quite interesting though, team. That in a crucial game like this, Tapa will basically just make some of these changes, and I'm wondering to myself, this better really thinking or something, man. What is wrong with this better? Anyway,
Why?
It's hard for saying that because it's when it just start. Persons were saying that this is, I mean, on paper is a strong team.
Yeah, but the chemistry won't be there.
Yeah, and you really can't say a theme for that still. The only thing is that, and I'm not so sure about Harding right there. That's the only thing we can say. And persons might actually say, and I will agree that the absence of Damian Lowe is clear.
Yeah, Damian Lowe.
Low attack.
Yeah, exactly.
There's much talking there. Pinnock actually should actually talk when the guy is sneaking between the channel and get in ahead. But then it look like them talk to each other, and so that maybe that's boil out the chemistry.
Yeah, chemistry, because even the back day, you're basically not seeing nobody else shout out to say, yo, man behind like that. You can't hardly see like even Mikkel if you getting all in the ball. The midfield, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Megan Ravel, but something.
No, you see them kind of play him out of the game, and you realize a lot of long ball. So sometimes Blake will kick it long, but whenever him decide to play it short,
sometimes
majority of the time
him get it and play it long.
Exactly.
But that's the thing, because if he play it short to the defender, it come right back to him in no time.
Back.
Right back to him.
Him have the most touches. Him have the most touches in the game.
Him go left, taxi man, and him go right. It just come right back to him.
It come right back. He got Ethan. He got more. He come back to Blake.
And it's funny when it force Ravel to come deep and form that deep triangle to get a touch. And when he get a touch, him try push. That caused the first goal.
Try push and that caused the first goal.
Push it, but Roof wasn't ready. And nobody not talk. Nobody not say man on. Well, we don't know, but nobody not talk.
Jada have a good point. About,
Jada Simpson. Panama had a plan and they stick to it. Jamaica press them hard and keep us on the back foot. Yeah. That's true, Jada. They press.
That's clear. That's what's happening. But boy, midfield though. But midfield really need to strengthen up a bit and be more compact. We're too loose in the midfield, man. I don't know. But some changes need to happen at the halftime break there, man.
Mola, we're down 2-0.
Mola, you don't want to hear the score, Mola.
No, I'm not fair, man. Him ask. It's 2-0, Mola. Early days. Just remember this, guys. Jamaica beat Panama 3-2. Now one of these games. So that is still possible. I'm just putting out that in the universe.
Yeah, man. Place of Valley, they have a coach from Denmark. So quality coach.
You can see it.
Not saying Tapa is not a quality coach. but Denmark has a really good coach from Panama has a really good coach from Denmark.
Yeah, Ashmead say yes, definitely. Players showing no urgency or energy to get back in the game. Them look like them give up. Let's hope they come out back with more purpose. Yeah, we're hoping so. We'll see if Whitmore making a change. I don't think he should make any change yet. What do you guys think?
I would make it right off the bat.
Right off the bat. Exactly.
We don't bring in.
We don't have no time for waste and we don't see any changes. But that's Tapa for you.
We don't bring in Eddie.
That's Tapa for you.
We don't bring in
Maggie, I put in Maggie.
For who?
For that's rough.
Yeah, but they make a change though. It look like Speedy comes on.
Speedy?
Yeah, man. The 22.
Yeah, man. Speedy is on. Good job. Good job, Tapa.
Yeah.
For who though?
I'm trying to see who.
Daniel Johnson.
No, Daniel is on the field.
Ravel.
Hey, look, sir.
Ravel, you know.
My sister never take off Ravel, I swear.
Yeah, man, you need somebody. And I thought that Speedy would have started the game. You know?
Yeah.
Because at least in mobiles.
I mean, Kirk asked you to go play defense in midfield. You know? Kirk.
Yeah, we saw the gap early out.
Oh, is a more than because thing the on to Flemo.
Oh, Flemo. That means a Corey is off then.
Yeah, and probably burn. Chance for
shot coming in. No,
Jamaica
Corey's on the field.
Position.
Corey's on the field, man.
Oh yeah, he's on. So
yeah, you're not gonna really want to take off a man like Corberg. The man is
and I say Roof is on. So who come off of him?
So what try to find out?
Yeah, man, Corberg work rate on now one.
So we're trying to get confirmation. Okay.
Say Williams from Morrison.
Right. And what the next sub now?
What's the next sub now? Flemmer for Antonio. DJ's on the. I wonder if he's wizarding.
If him change to back three and
I wonder if I wizarding.
Yeah, I'm not seeing wizarding.
I wonder if I wizarding.
It's probably him. It's probably Wizard. No, so Wizard.
It's Bobby Reed. It's Bobby Reed.
Yeah, Bobby Reed off.
Well,
yeah, he was missing for most of the first half.
Interesting changes.
Interesting change. That man said Bobby Reed.
Okay, Jay doesn't say coach need to move his men. It's like a chess game, shuffle your team. Well, I'm just shuffling a 2 substitution. Normally makes those substitution in the 68 minute.
You know, I actually thought that Shamar Nicholson would have at least be up top with Mikel.
And play and take off who? Roof?
Yeah. I'm not giving nothing. Shamar should have started.
Yeah, well, you're right. In terms of so the press thing would have definitely helped me Shamar today.
So Leighton basically saying we have no style of play since independence. I look
independence.
The man go all the way to the 6th, isn't it? Leighton, you're rough, bro.
Yeah, man, wicked, yo.
But we're here in a fan, so we're not losing hope. We'll be here for all the games in the qualification. Hopefully.
That's true. That's true.
So Tapa bring field style of play to the national team. Well, in a sense, I see them do that still. So go back with the ball.
All right, so we're having a high press now.
Finally.
Yeah.
It only took 2 goals from Panama for us to high press.
And it's working, you know. Because we're winning the ball in their half. We'll come out
Flemmer winning a free kick.
Quick throw.
Yeah. We come out really positive in this.
And where was this in the first half? Is it down to the players or the message from Tapa at halftime?
Tapa must count them.
Yeah, and talk because you see a while ago Harding was caught up the field and you see Liam Moore come across to close the gap there.
For me, this is
talking. You can. I mean, why? Why this never?
This is little too late for me now. 45 minutes too late. At this level, you can, just give up a half just like that and then.
But he had to respond though, and he did. It could have worse, as I say. It could have been made in the 68th minute, and that never happened.
Ref.
He's a
DJ want to take everything.
Ball.
Flemmer.
All right.
Much chess.
We need 3 goals, so let us see. Is it me or the jerseys don't really look yellow?
Them look green.
Yeah, that's a color green.
I guess at the camera angle. From this side,
looking color.
From this side,
yeah.
But from
the other camera color.
The camera
they want to fix.
No, probably a TV.
No, man. That show same with Ricky.
So 200 TV you want to fix.
So we're pressing the speedy.
Yeah, and look positive.
Antonio, ref.
No, understand this.
Dirty ref, yeah, man.
The big ball.
Yes, Ethan. All right.
You cut back for.
So man,
He
yeah.
never have the forward pass. He never have
Yeah, I
the
mean,
good
look
ball.
how much man in front of him. Man.
Man, try to bust him on salad. Good win, Ethan.
Good win, Ethan.
And good giveaway.
You know, Roof has been giving away the ball a lot.
Yeah, ref.
That you know.
No, man.
Giving
Him
away the
check.
ball a lot.
Yo, him check in and then go. So yeah. I'm off, man. See that?
Clearly.
Yeah, well done. Speedy. Oh boy. Start get scrappy again.
Yeah, but I prefer we play this way.
Panama under attack now. Dangerous position.
Panama under attack.
On the attack.
Take with that, man.
Nobody come on and try.
Yo, right now. We'll lose a match, I hate that.
We have a Panamanian
Mr.
in the chat. Vamos, Panama. Saludos to Puedos, Panama.
Whatever that means. Yeah, man. Saludos.
Yeah, man. Viva.
This man here.
All right, we have a break there. Give it to good ball to Antonio.
Antonio look tired.
Ref.
Oh, what that ref?
No, enjoy, man. Antonio pull him.
No, man, him not tired. Man.
Antonio look like him out of ideas there, so.
No, but Antonio do that when him play for some. I don't know.
Yeah, remember, he's not a refined baller, he's very raw.
See, move him there.
Yeah, hold him.
You see, from this angle, the yellows look green.
Look green.
The on camera, them no good, man.
You need to change the TV, brother. A yellow one.
Yellow, no. Corey Burke, or Flemmer. Looking for Antonio.
How can a mad pass that?
A good pass, man.
Yo.
But at least we look like we're in the game now. So 155 in the chat. Let us like the stream. Let us get 100 likes, please. And remember to subscribe if you're new around here. This is sports down the middle.
You know Fernando Mendoza. Let's go Panama. Salute. We can do this.
No. He's in the wrong group, you know.
No, man, but I mean, it's about what sports down the middle. We I hope him say that when we score 3 goals on them. Him just keep saying yeah.
Get your friends, Mendoza.
Yeah.
Same coach, Daniel.
Who is coaching for? Well,
in a dangerous position,
we don't hear any word from the JFM
Panama,
so
Panama
we're assuming that it's Tapa.
Yeah, you're right, Ricky. Panama keeper look shaky. Him don't get much.
Him to hold the ball there.
Yeah, but the thing is, it takes 55 minutes to realize I'm shaky.
But he's ready. We pitch right. There's still in a kind of bounce. He's gonna take a funny bounce in front of him.
All right, if you're getting anything from this game, we need a goal right here.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
Corner.
Who's
to go shot to DJ. Ball in the box.
Cool.
Man, bucket the other way. What kind of man is?
No. So there's some cover there by Speedy.
Showing them what I'm named Speedy.
Yeah, good coverage. Yeah. So you see Speedy sit when Ethan.
Right. I don't think Ravel would have won that.
No, that one. No.
That's the difference, yeah. Good ball again to Antonio. All right. No, Flemmer.
Read that now.
Flemmer, read that, Flemmer.
But we're more positive now, that's for sure.
Right, definitely. And this is what you want to see from your team.
Yeah.
You lose positive, don't lose negative.
Fernando Mendoza, no problem. We have Google, actually.
Yes, Mendoza.
Translation.
Yes, Big up yourself, Mendoza.
Yeah. Oh.
Bienvenido. That's how you go. Bienvenido.
That's welcome.
Yeah, bienvenido, Fernando.
Yeah.
Hola, mi amigo. So Panama making a change. Quintero out for Yanis.
It's a value. Oh boy. We get trick from the Croatia game.
Why?
It's a whole trick still because but you see, if you're realistic though, the chemistry was lacking, and that is where the problem really is.
I remember these boys wanted a lot of money, you know. Probably it's a different convo, but they wanted a lot of money up front. They wanted a lot of money up front, and they didn't get it. But you know, you have to see why the JFF didn't give them the money. Because performance is like this.
Whose fault is that?
No, a foul, speedy foul. Speedy pulling back. Speedy pulling back.
Where? Speedy don't pull back nothing. The man got grown and
But you know, Speedy actually turned back into the play a while ago. You see this?
Yeah, him turned back. Him shouldn't turn back there, so he already basically passed the man.
Yeah.
You know what we don't want to see?
Probably not seeing a movement up front.
Fisher.
So no.
No, ref.
Ref could have matched for call that.
To be fair to the Panamanian, I mean, he didn't ask for anything still.
But he was kind of looking for it still, but he never asked.
So Andrew Adman said,
once again, that was wizarding, you know. Once again, number 9 running past wizarding. So not having the best of games. So far, I would give him the number on his back 2 for his performance.
You know, the last person who wear number 2 was really.
But still,
the last person who wear number 2 for was really good. When they Shorty Malcolm,
Shorty, yeah.
The name that we don't like to call around Tapper.
Left that alone, bro.
Left that alone.
Left that alone.
That's a police business and our kind of business.
Oh, what a leave alone. Mr. Ref.
Why? Can't get a call and we there home. Maybe I should down the fan of the stadium.
Yeah. Good turn.
But the high press kind of work for though, and that should have been implied early. But I guess maybe fitness,
much earlier.
But maybe fitness and stuff like that, maybe. And so but even as we say,
even looking at that US game in the Gold Cup, we high press US for pretty much all of the game. So I thought we were coming out with the same strategy.
Different set of players. So Panama have opportunity now.
Cut back 1-on-1 against West Harding.
Oh. Good save there. Was that West Harding or more? West Harding?
That was West Harding, man.
Oh.
I would take him off, you know. But we only have Fisher, and that's another story.
Yeah, so West Harding trying to play the final pass to no one. Misplaced pass big time.
Look at it again, man. Fisher. West Harding.
Yeah, I see it. You see the trap back by Speedy? Put some
Speedy.
pressure on this player.
Some pressure. Yeah.
Definitely.
Even though he's not a true defensive midfielder, and kind of read the game well in terms of defending.
Work great. Turn up. So the first push on Taximan's side now.
Speedy will kill him.
No, but glad him to try. That was very dangerous.
Yeah, man.
Compose him, be.
And the pitch now look like it gonna help him too, you know.
So still 2-0 after 60 minutes. Goal scored in the first half.
Thanks to the commentary military.
By Andrade and our very own Blackburn, Jamaican heritage, with the name Blackburn, like Royal Palm Estate.
Panama, dangerous position, crossover. Nothing doing. Fleming taking it away. Good all up by Mikel.
Go forward now, please. Receive it back. Speedy.
So let's knocking it around in our own half right now.
Lemon. I will take off roof, Once again, losing the ball.
They've been from the first half. Good evening, gentlemen.
Yeah. Big up, Adrian.
Yeah, big up, bro.
He's not holding up the ball, losing possession a lot. Cost us the first goal. Not the best of debut so far by Kemaru.
If you add players their debut on a side that hasn't been playing together right into a World Cup qualifier, this is what you get.
I hope Panama.
Why this man holding him head?
I hope Panama not going to use the time wasting tactic. No, man, the ref now watch the game, man.
The ball, he came in him head.
No, man. See my whole in face, though.
Man, that's an exaggerate, yo. Gross exaggeration.
Well, the chances are you gonna book somebody and head you want to. That's why I said no, I'm head, so it's a head collision on the game to stop.
No, bro, that man head high above his. Oh, not a thing not do him.
Why? But who though having a good game for Jamaica? Any positive in this at all?
Is that a rhetorical question?
I mean, no, let's show it out now. I hope the comment section probably have something to say. Somebody say it's like watching Arsenal.
Well, let's just put it this way, Ray.
Right.
At the end of the day, this proves exactly what we've been saying over the last couple of years. You need balance in a team. You can't just get up and throw a couple of players together. These players should have been playing together. We had opportunities in June with the Serbia match. We had opportunities in the Gold Cup. And for some strange reason, people think that they can just pick up a couple of players, throw them together, and say better than these other players. And Tapa Whitmore needs to wake up and stop let all of these other people tell him who to pick. They insert a couple of players from the UK along with those we know and gradually build a team. You don't just pull it apart all at once and just throw players together. It does not work anywhere else in the world.
But would you say the red list had a part to play in because we could have actually used some of these players in Mexico and
even without the red list, they can't have a team that comes together just for the World Cup. They have to be playing from the June in the friendlies, in the Gold Cup. They have to gel. It's called chemistry.
Yeah.
They don't just come overnight and just start to play ball together.
Right.
It doesn't work like that.
And see, Leighton Gordon actually echoing your sentiments exactly. You were saying as far back as the Gold Cup, we weren't seeing much from the Jamaican team.
We were having this discussion before we came on the program, and the question was, when we were growing up, we had a little corner league side, and the corner league man them train, and then suddenly you come and you realize, boy, you have a bag of players from the major league baller comes, they just throw them together, and them get a game before all of the money were trained off cohesion, and the result is always a loss every single time.
So you have experience with some corner league man take a game.
Yeah, man. Then if anybody in Jamaica know that, man,
Yeah.
Premier League and corner league man come, you have to step aside and give them game, and the side still lose. The side still lose.
It's my view saying Tapa out.
Yeah, boy, my views. Big up yourself.
Well, I tell you what, in my view, he's not Tapa trained most of these players for the last couple of days, you know. Paul Hall.
Kevin Hart.
So Paul Hall out then?
You would say it on me.
Kevin Hart, big zero for everyone thus far. They appear stage fright. We could have Messi and Ronaldo play together in a few days. It wouldn't work. Yeah, facts. Chemistry lacking, definitely. So the game pretty much slowed down. Its intensity drop again too. Pretty much walking pace. So I almost seem like we're not having any idea about going forward, how to string some passes together.
So Jada, who would you suggest as a coach for Jamaica?
Opportunity. Thought that was an opportunity a while ago.
The team can work, you know. It's just that you have to gradually insert players in, right? So the captain told us a couple of months ago, where you're going, just flooding the team with players like that. You have to gradually bring them in and bring the chemistry. You understand that? Yeah.
Tapa look clueless. Oh boy.
You think a Tapa side is? You think Tapa pick this side?
So you say JFF pick it? Oh, Stephen Walker say we can't afford no coach.
I ask you if you think Tapa pick this side look like Tapa side? Tapa ball them either on the bench or them not in the team any at all.
You think Shamar Nicholson should be introduced in this game? Would that help?
Look on them ball there.
You scored the last game. You should at least have an opportunity to play in this game. You're down 2-0.
Yeah, I maybe because him can knock down the ball for Mikel. What? Roof having a terrible game. Terrible game.
We need to at least draw this.
Yeah, no, right to the 98th minute, you know. Right to the 98th minute.
Well, to do that drawing, you have to make a couple changes because it not gonna work.
Who would you take off?
Well, Kemar Roof is quite your option there to change in terms of going forward. If you're going to make that your first change, you have to make. I don't like having Burke and Shamar on the field, so I would pretty much make that switch there for both of them, but not just yet. And I would also bring on Tarek McGee and the mix. Been saying this for a while, you know. People killing out Alvas Powell, but I mean, Wizarding has been way off the pace as well.
Well, look like Alvas Powell coming on. They just call him name and him look like so he's warming, and so it's pretty much look like he might come on for West Harding.
Man, I lose the ball and Roof bundle.
So it looks like Antonio is off. So it looks Antonio Shamar on. Roof is still on.
And Andrew Adman actually say Antonio will come off so that because him have match weekend, so he need to go rest. But I know if he must have him in a fantasy football team and him put that above country.
I hope I saw him play a weekend, you know.
He never play, so he might get different type of service, man.
Because I need my points. Antonio, I need my points, bro. Well, to be fair to him though, him don't get the service
You
required.
can't get the service.
man,
Frustration. But then you ask yourself a question. He's off at the 70th minute. Okay, that's fine. Why is Roof still on the field?
Yeah, but who we put on for Roof?
I'm telling you, you have to go for it. You're at home. Put on Maggie. What has Maggie done not to be able to get on this team?
Gotcha. Go Flemmer, go. Come on, guys. Give away a goal. These and tanks. I want to know.
Fall. Step. So Panama grinding out the victory, I know. Like, seriously grinding it out. You see a lot more of these time wasting and sitting on the turf. So this is step now.
Him step on one kick.
Ricky, what you use and watch the game? I.
Bro, the man kick him kick the man foot, you know.
Yeah,
man actually there in front him.
He can't step.
Oh boy. This is how we should have played from the first minute.
You know, Panama about the fitness level.
Panama don't look
like that.
Panama don't look like
9 turn Alpha Paul easily there. Panama knocking some. It's
not just fitness alone. It has to do with chemistry and balance. Right? You have I say it again here. You have two central defenders who have not played together much. Maybe the last time they played USA match and they end up picking up.
Sorry for cutting, but what they're attacking now?
Jesus, please. Flemo. How Flemo would I get that?
Pass inside, man.
Shamar. Corey Burke about that too.
Corey frustrated and disinterested as well. Head the ball outside, ball gone for Panama throw on the left hand side coming up. 27 minutes. Is it 27? Nope. 18, 17 minutes remaining in the game. We're in the 73rd minute.
Here, Panama start waste time now.
As they should.
Yeah, them deserve it.
Yeah, they did the business early.
Thanks, appreciate the comments.
Don't really have chances.
But Ricky never like see for too long, yes, but drop it down same time.
Man, shut up your mouth. read the other comments. Yeah, we can lock this down now. Go eat me Sunday dinner. Good thing me don't eat it. Come and know me that bring up my food.
Remember, it's a goal difference matter too, you know. So actually, we need to put in at least one goal. So Panama start waste some time now.
You start off on a bad footing, you lose the point, and this was the point that we needed. Yeah, we're at least supposed to get 3 points out of these first 3 games. So we can't now go on.
Man, why him not come off for the field? Why him don't come off for the field and go rest? Why am I rest on the field? We don't play ball same way, yeah?
Ricky, that's what you do. You waste time. Corey Burke opportunity.
Yes. No, we can't waste time more.
Corey tired too, you know.
Mustard, he play like this non-stop running in Mexico and now, you know, in this match. Non-stop running.
Should I get off a pass to Roof?
Yeah, if him just kind of put it back inside Roof, get a tap in.
I'm not no confidence in Roof yet.
Look at
chemistry, it come down.
Yeah, man, this is...
Well, them work feed, so...
Time management.
Them work feed. Score them 2 goals, now them can relax. And waste time. This match ain't for Europe and done, so I can go eat my dinner.
Take a cod liver aisle, Adrian LFC. Take a cod liver aisle, relax yourself. Yeah, man. No matter reggae boy stress you out.
Drink some coconut water.
Ball possession, transition, chemistry. I mean,
Mendoza get to him, man.
They can't miss Anthony Grant.
Adrian LFC, based on the first half, I think we have a little bit of other stuff here listed. Transition, possession. But, you know, the first half, we never have none of that.
You know, that changed that greatly in the second half because I can almost read out some of the stats now for get an idea what's been happening.
Do that, no?
There's one stat that hasn't changed during the
yeah, man, that 2-0.
Still 2-0.
No, man. But no. I mean, we'll pass more because we have 302 passes. 41% on the ball. Opportunity here for Kamar Nicholson.
Shot, boy. Him shot goal. Him taking a goal, shot at goal.
So, of course. No one is the keeper shaky.
Yeah, him shaky.
One strong on those. Good forward pass there. Nice flick.
Very good shot there by Shaman.
Yeah, because I mean, Roof wasn't getting there, so in with that cross, it nothing come out right, really.
Kurt with the bad mind comment.
Somebody delete that comment from off the screen, please. Thank you.
Give away a goal, please, guys. Nope. Swing a team, brother. We're born on just swing a team.
One thing is sure though, with the changes that have taken place over the last few changes for Jamaica, the side is a lot more purposeful, right? Because a lot of these players know their style of play and they put in the effort. It looks a lot more fluid. Referee, roll and drop. Quite rough.
What a control. Place of Valley giving away crypto.
Good opportunity.
Nah.
Well done. Liam Moore. Well done.
Well, I think that was a penalty of clear push down, although him look like him looking for it. But on top of him, head, push him down, step on top of him, head and all. Why referee? VAR not playing this game here?
No VAR no today. I don't like World Cup.
We have 11 minutes to go plus added on time. What's the next change? Or changes? Where are the changes?
Well, Roof should actually exit already. And then you can probably put on Maggie. It look like Roof start play.
Watch out, tear off the man garments. What is this?
Roof for play attacking mid.
You can't play Burke and Core Burke. You can't play Core Burke and Shamar Nicholson up top and nobody to supply them, you know. That's joke.
Yeah.
Right,
yeah.
So cement flowers, 690. If you're still here.
Cool. Oh, jeez, Roof again.
That was it, you know. That was the chance.
Yeah, you know, I wish it was probably Shamar at the
Roof with the header. That was the chance.
Or even Antonio.
In the goal. Have to do better right there. Have to score that. Have to hit the net.
A lot of set piece by lack of set piece opportunity.
Speedy.
No, that taxi.
Well,
That's the coverage. So
I mean, you know, Ray.
Yeah.
Let's see all forget, you know. We saw a particular lineup which had Speedy in it, you know. I don't know who went in the back end and changed Speedy from the midfield from starting and put out another lineup, you know. I don't know who did it, you know. Somebody saw Speedy and figured that because he's in the USL and other people are in the UK that they are better at playing central defensive midfield or central attacking midfield.
Brandon echoing what he's been saying. Nothing.
Goal.
That's three, no. That's three, no.
A three that yes.
Three that.
Three that, you know. That's it. By the way, some of you are calling out 3-0 for Jamaica. You saw 3, but it's just the wrong way around. 3-0. You all called it, just call the wrong team.
Yeah, this is
Tapper out, Paul all out, Mike is out, Wells is out. Without Speed, the technical team, all of them out, way out.
Man, the team doctor, everybody out, man. Masseuse, doctor, press officer, everybody.
Groundsman.
man, everybody, all the groundsman. Cause I'm not the field now look 200.
No.
Let me put it into perspective again. So boy, I tell you, boy, this thing here funny now. It's not really funny, but it's rough enough. This is what happened. I don't want to hear anybody tell me about Damian Lowe had a niggle and injury. Right? They start count the egg them before them hatch. Right? And we have one of the biggest games at home. We expected to take a point. And you tell me about Damian Lowe have a little niggle him for rest. And he's going to get ready in time for Wednesday. Right?
Right now, I don't want to see Wednesday. I don't want to see what them do Wednesday.
Yeah, man. Get a knock of reality. See, you're playing 2 defenders, 2 centre back who not clearly don't have the chemistry. But saying any more on that.
You know,
we could tell you that in a Brandon. We know that you're not in there,
but it's funny, you know, Adrian. I remember somebody was saying that the last time these two pair, these persons pairing Pinnock and I think Liam Moore, they conceded 4 goals. You remember somebody was saying that?
Yeah, man. I remember somebody. Wait, think that was not me, man.
Okay.
I put these things out and I watch this game here, you know. Watch this game and know what's going on, you know. I hear the Redering talking about people talking about Nana have a little injury and all of that, you know. Football they play now. Every player have an injury, you know. But don't tell me that he would play this game here. I don't want to hear it. I can't book on Costa Rica when I have my game with Panama at home.
Exactly. We have to win. We have to beat who in front of we.
Beat who in front of you, then think about the next game. Because you still have Mariapa with you. You can throw in for the next match. Joke thing.
Don't want to risk players like big side.
Yeah. But I mean, I really want Darren Moore keep up inside last year. You know, really left on that, you know. Joke thing. But apart, what was Paul doing for the last couple of days? I'm going to start call this thing here out. What were they doing?
So like a vacation.
I make video. I'm give laugh a piece soup.
Give laugh a piece soup and a post online.
That's
Yeah, man. That's again. Me hearing with the tapper out, you know. But on the tapper side, this. The problem with tapper, you know, the sooner tapper realize this thing here, you know, and start take control of this side before them fire him, you know, the better, you know. Tell who needs to go and tell them, say, you want my team this, I'm going to pick who more and pick. The sooner I do that, the better for him.
Yeah, keep a time now.
Joke thing this.
Oh, this man all tongue the ref.
Everybody out, you know.
No, sir. Oh, is that elbow him get? Jano, ow.
Man.
We just can't learn. Just can't learn. The formula, the 23 years, we did the same thing over and over.
But
Chopping, changing the side, bringing in players in a flush. The captain said earlier this year, no, what are you doing flooding the team like that? A literal flood like that? You know gradually bringing a couple of ballers. You're just flooding the ball and so.
Brandon need to stop. If the Jesus and the 12 disciples would lose.
But you know, we were saying that even for the lineup, we said them go super attacking, except that we never have much possession on the ball and you don't even press too. So we never see the game plan. What was the game plan? You put out a supposedly strong 11, and then what?
It's an unbalanced 11.
But it's on paper, He writes from it's unbalanced, but on paper, this was a strong 11. But there's no chemistry.
Let me put it again. It's as strong as how balanced it is. It is an unbalanced team, and it's a side without chemistry, which means that it's not as strong as they think it is.
No, but you see,
team playing together for years. Every single game we have a different 11. We can't cycle upon 11. I will keep on chopping and changing and bringing in players. We have matches playing from the Serbia game to the under 24 Japan game, back now to the Gold Cup, and we have a team, and all of a sudden we change again in the middle of a World Cup game. It does not work. We have been doing the same foolishness for years, and we're getting the same result. Crazy.
Look at what Leighton said. Have a core team and build around them, and they can add the stars like Antonio and Morrison and them. And I agree.
But we thought that was going to be the plan. The truth is, guys, I mean, we said this have to be strategic.
I agree with Leighton until him the last name when he put by it, but me leave it.
Antonio.
No, but
that's not the last name he put on it, but it's okay.
Grant. Oh, I never see that name there.
But you repeat Grant on your side. You repeat Grant.
I picked what I had at my disposal.
But
the same thing. The same thing we were doing.
No. Other persons were there. You pick Grant.
No. You had way up until Serbia. You had the Gold Cup to have Grant and all of those players in. You had two young ballers and the man them have two bad game against Japan under 24 and you dash them away. You understand? You dash away your Kevin Lambert and you dash away your Kevin Isaac, because guess what? You have reinforcement that come. But the man them have a gel together.
Yeah.
Simple as that. So therefore, we pick them because that's what you have. You bring a shell of a time, you don't have no chemistry, no balance. That joke thing.
Hey, fans out there who are just joining us. Don't know where you guys have been, but we're down 3-0 in the office, National Stadium. Pretty much the 89th minute. Jamaica down 3-0. 2 goals in the first half and 1 82nd minute. So Mikel Antonio debut. How would you rate that, Adrian?
He played.
Well, the ref, I actually see them sub him off, so I see them on the field.
Yeah, it's an injustice to him. I mean, he didn't have anybody to supply him, and he just found himself, as expected, in a team without form or void. Chaotic. Okay.
Yeah. Hey, that was admirable though a while ago. The coach telling the player to get up. His player, and they're leading 3-0. He's like, yo, get up. Can you imagine that?
Yeah, because him realized him not fair waste no time. It's not necessary for him waste no time. I mean, the man went down and held his face.
And the coach is like, get up.
What was wrong? As Adrian was saying, nothing was wrong with the starting 11. Just that them just not ready.
That sound like a holy prong.
In terms of getting a cohesiveness, getting a level of cohesiveness, them not ready.
Yeah. So it's 5 minutes stoppage time. Jamaica trailing 3-0 at home. Well, it's a good wake-up call. You guys thought that Mexico was a wake-up call. This don't sound like a scene, or is the biggest wake-up call.
This is more of the wake-up call because we JFF, everybody think that we would dominate this match based on
players
that were
on paper.
there.
Yeah.
But stats are paper play the game.
No.
You have to go up on the field and roll the ball. And first half, we don't do none of that.
No. And
I
guess we never press. We didn't press, and that does.
Press. We need to get ball for press. When we get the ball, we can't put two passes together.
You press the opposing team.
Press come in when you have the ball in already. And can't put two passes together. We never do that.
Okay, Ricky. So Sharon Bless say this is more than a wake-up call. Yeah, it feels that way there. It does. I hope we can get a cancellation goal.
Yeah. Why may I tell you?
Why look rough.
Right now, I need to go eat my dinner.
No, I allow people to vent because football can be emotional and thing. Because Adrian get upset and just leave. Just really mess up with Sunday dinner. So we understand. We understand it can be really frustrating.
Jeremy, I don't think that fair. I don't think it's fair if we say top striker not give we nothing. Because him never get nothing either.
Yeah. To be fair, team as Adrian said, he had to actually get service, and that wasn't there. Pretty much expected him to press full on, and it doesn't seem like that a team style of play at all.
Yeah, man, I just went and got my Sunday dinner. So I'm back again.
My vomit up.
Reggae boys, boy.
So Kurt say this means if you accept, well, wake up call mean if you accept, wake. And call at me, Kurt. It's just their decision if them want wake up and take it, as you say.
Man, but can you imagine we went to Mexico and only got 2-1 and come home now under 3. Make no sense.
Doesn't.
That's it.
Ref need to blow it off right now. We don't need the rest of time.
Ricky Cinco.
5 minutes. We never need so much stoppage.
No.
It's really hard to bounce back from this.
Can call it. Say World Cup campaign done.
Because Costa Rica won't be easy. No matter if they're 40-year-old.
Well, you actually spoke about, we did an interview with the team psychologist. So I guess the team psychologist have to be up and running and now for try and get them together.
Yeah, man. As them come off of the pitch.
Yeah, man. Some talk. So,
him needs in them ears.
So pretty much
another
75.
long ball.
Thanks to
another scratch off win. Tapa out.
So we have a super chat coming in.
Yeah. Thanks to another scratch off win for a super chat.
Yeah, thanks. Big up yourself.
That's our first super chat.
Ever.
Yeah, man. Thank you. You make history.
We need to frame this.
Thank you very much.
We need
to frame. You know this ref never played the full 5 minutes though.
We never need him. We never need him to play the full 5 minutes, yo.
Tapa out no.
out right now, brother. Guys, if you don't want to come in and you know, give them 2 cents, there's the link.
Yeah, man, we'll be venting for half an hour. So now is the time.
And them arms out, yeah. The government need to implement a no movement policy on the reggae boys.
But because we playing a no movement there, we didn't see no form of movement at all. So we can blame the government. Or Mexico just scored.
Another dyings?
And everybody else was nil all, you know. So it's showing that it's a very tight qualification. Except in the Jamaica games.
Much respect, Jeremy and Leng. Big up yourself.
Yeah, man, big up yourself, Leng. So we deal with the thing, you know? Sports DTM.
Oh. It was an empty stadium watching Honduras versus history.
There should be fans in Costa Rica, right?
I'm not sure. Where them playing? Oh, at home. I'm not sure if them allow
I believe so, you know.
Yo, the good thing me not eat it because I know me da vomit up my food.
You probably don't want to eat again. Appetite gone.
You go eat. Me now make reggae boys needed to hungry. So guys, once again, if you don't want to come in, give us 2 cents. There's the link. Ricky, welcome.
Nice. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, man. What do you think about the reggae boys showing? Dust out.
Well, there's a smile on my face, right?
Look, you win some money.
You
win some money.
No, I know that. I was at the sports down the middle team after the Gold Cup, and I said to the gentleman that night, "What do we do next?" I said, "There's only one option: get rid of Tapa at that point and get somebody in so they can get acclimatized with the team and work on it." And they said, "No, we need to give him a try." And I asked them at the time, "Okay, so if we go 2 games in and we don't win those 2 games, whether we draw them or we lose them, when do we decide on firing Tapa? Because clearly this task is bigger than him."
Well, it's kind of rough to fire a coach in the middle of the World Cup campaign, you know.
That's why we should have done it before the World Cup campaign, because after the Gold Cup, how we performed in the Gold Cup, with all of the teams them I play some C and some B side, we should have won that competition. There are no questions about it. We had the strongest team in that competition and we lost. So therefore something is wrong with the management of the team.
Oh yeah.
That is true. We were on paper one of the best teams, or the best team.
We were the best. There was no team there that had better quality than us. None. The only team that would have been a red herring for us or a banana peel would have been Qatar, because we have never seen them before. We have never played against them before.
Mm-hmm. But you know, as I say, it's not played on paper.
Yep.
Right. But then we lost. And I say, okay, take the time, seek somebody else, ask Tapa to gracefully, step aside to give somebody else a chance. Because don't get me wrong, I don't hate Tapa Whitmore. Whitmore has put us in the top 50 and has kept us there for what, 2-3 years. He has done the most he can do with his technical ability. So I'm not saying that this person we should just throw him away. I'm saying that he's just.
So this is above him then. Basically, you're saying that this is above him then. His ability to bring us forward.
This is above him. This is above him.
All right. So Michael T said we were in our worst position in 97-98. Do you think that we can come back from all of this? And this is also a question for those in the comment section. If we were in our worst position 97-98, can we come out of this with at least number 3 or the half position?
Technically, we're not in a worse position, because 98 we win 3 games and got a point. So we're yet to get a point. So if we get a point in the next game, would be tied in terms of the start. So we're not in a worse position.
let me put it to you this way, right? 98, we had PJ Patterson as Prime Minister, we had Portia Simpson as Sports Minister, we had Renee Smiles as coach. PJ Patterson a big sports fan.
And I was in primary school.
And so was I. PJ Patterson a big sportsman, right? Portia Simpson should have got to the ends of the world. Plus, Captain Harris Burrell and fee money that prop up JFF. We have none of those resources at our disposal at this moment. Our current Prime Minister is preoccupied with COVID, as he should be. Our Minister of Sports, who is she, Minister Dan? So we don't have the same level of support we have from an organizational level, which means that this falls squarely on the JFF. Do I see this team as a better team of leaders than Captain Harris Burrell and his team? Hell no. That we must take that into consideration. And guess what? Captain Harris Burrell had a better technical director than we currently have. So can we make it out? Yes. But we're going to need Jesus more than horrendous method of
See,
Tapa need to get it shirt. Tapa need to get a Jesus safe shirt.
Sharon Bliss saying that our fault basically, because she blaming us, because when people tell we vex when them say tap for move. Well, tap for move, but we can't move him now.
Yeah, and it's easy if you say Tapa out, because we're not going to blame the players. It's just a mindset. Well, in fact, it's 50-50. Tapa must share some of the responsibility as well as the players. So I blame the first game and the players, because when you look at it, we have 3-4 minutes to hold on and the players were unable to hold on for that draw. I can't blame Tapa for that. Tapa got them to 87 minutes at 1-1. I couldn't blame Tapa for that game. Despite the changes that he made, I could not blame Tapa for that game.
That's true.
So sometimes we have to put things into perspective. But overall, though, I'm telling you, if we lose that third game, I'm Tapa out. So I give him Tapa one more game.
It's a go rough, Say Darrington saying the team lacks chemistry, no way forward, no connection from defense to mid to the final third. Showed all its weakness in the result. I don't know. What do you think about that?
I think you have a point, because when I look at the formation, I'm not seeing why I would have changed the formation today because we brought in Michael Antonio. The formation we used against Mexico worked up until the 87th minute. It worked. Mexico scored first and we scored right back. Mexico had to then sit back and wait until hold out the game. So I'm not seeing why we change the formation just to accommodate one or two players. So I think him have a point. We never really, when we go to Mexico, we had a strong mindset. Put everybody we can behind the ball as long as possible, and see if we can get a point. Of course, we could not play that way here in Jamaica, because even though nobody understands, none of we as Jamaica no one see Jamaica sit down and defend against Panama of our team for 90 minutes. So at that point, now you have to ask yourself, how do we go forward? What formation to carry us forward? And I don't think a 4-2-3-1 formation was the right formation.
Well, based on who we had on the field, Antonio, Roof, Tapa thinks that would have been the best formation.
Yeah, Tapa coming into this game, we needed the 3 points. I think Tapa decided to go expansive with the 4-3-3. Bringing in the likes of Antonio and Roof. We wanted to attack, but at the same time, we didn't have that balance that we had in the Mexico game. So sometimes,
we never have the balance, We had Ravel in the midfield and DJ,
and that never worked.
They should be able, based on them quality, to give you the balance we need, but them never provide that. Right? So,
we need to look into ourselves and say, we're not that good. We're struggling right now. So we mean to sit back and defend and try to break. We need to do that, because we show today that we cannot play expansive. We cannot put so much attacking players on the field and expect to get
goals. You never see some glimpses of it sometime in the game.
In the latter stages, when it's all over.
Yeah. European, see Jafar Blackman saying that to get a European manager. Or send Whitmore guy Europe to learn some stuff.
We have one already, you know. Remember Paul Hall, you know. He's the one who would have to take over, you know. And that's why the JFF brought him in, you know. Remember that, guys.
So Leighton with a fair point, say if we get rid of Tapper, a new coach now go give we that thing that we need to get the results out of the World Cup. So as you know, me in basically I echo the point we make. Say it makes sense getting rid of the coach right now.
But we might have the replacement already. That's what I'm saying.
Paul Hall.
In Paul Hall.
Then Paul Hall brother.
Sometimes they replace, but he's not the one making the final decisions. Picking the team and formation and all of the stopper. Paul Hall not have no say, no, apart from the training sessions.
Adrian said that Tapper not pick the team here.
Well, he have to pick the team that was given, the 23 that was given. He have to pick from that squad.
See, Darrington said Ravel was out of the game, too much long balls. But Darrington, is Ravel supposed to be in the position to make the passes going forward? Right, if him doing at the position, the man him not gonna kick the ball over him head.
I think what he means to say is that based on the style of football we approach, when we pass the ball to the keeper and the keeper just big kick it up, that no suit Ravel playing style. Which means Ravel is a build from back kind of ball and we are not a build from back kind of team.
Yeah, me that most out of the game. But Ricky,
you can build from back if you're playing against some Caribbean team.
me see glimpse of it in this match here. But majority of the times, them just it's like the midfield out of position, so them just boot the ball up to the forward line and give away the ball. And anytime Panama get the ball, them attack with purpose. You see where them actually want to do something with the ball, unlike we.
Alright, so would you guys go for changing the formation to the Rene Sumais formation, where Rene Sumais came in and said that he found that Jamaicans did not understand the concept of defending, so in stock Jamaica with peer defenders and play 5 at the back and 3 at the middle and 2 up front. Because going up against stronger team, you have to go play counter-attacking football. And obviously we're the weakest team in Concacaf right now, based on how we are performing. Would you go with 5 persons in the defense, play two deep wingers on the back line, 3 center midfielders, just to play center midfielder go down, do high pressing, and then leave Michael Antonio and say Leon Bailey free and vacant for room and do what they need to do and terrorize defenders?
Yeah, man. I said that earlier. I believe we need to go back to basic in terms of getting that defensive stability, because we want to play expansive and we're not really performing. We don't reach that level yet. We have the players, but we need time to play that form of ball game. So we keep it defensive and try to stay in the game as much as possible and try to nick out a 1 love or so in the games. Because we need to get points on the board. So that's the most important thing.
So basically what we are saying moving forward, Jamaica needs to focus on 2 things: time management and clean sheet.
Yeah.
Time management and clean sheet. We need to make sure that with the 88 minutes, we hold out until the 95th minute. And of course, ensure that we don't concede.
Yeah, man, we need points. So USA getting ready to play Canada right now. We have to just hope for another nil draw or something. Yeah, we just have to hope everybody is draw around it.
For real. So it will come down to a rat race in the last couple of games.
Yeah.
As we said, we come in smiling, you know, and because we love Jamaica win, you know, just because something like Liam Bailey said, putting 11 persons on a team is not picking a team, you know. You can't chop and change, and that's one of the biggest problems with the team. See,
yeah.
Go hard right now.
And then the red list thing never really helped, because it forced you to play different teams. So everyone turn we get knocked.
So so that is why we can't really blame or put the blame, all of the blame on Tapper or the administration for the teams that them are put out because they are being barred here and there because we have so many UK ballers.
But in a sense, it's a blessing in disguise, because if Ravel and those players went to Mexico and played this way, you're looking at 6, 7, 8.
That's true.
You understand? If this same team went to Mexico with Antonio Roof and so, it'd be much worse.
But we can't really say that. We can't really say that either, Eddie, because we don't know how they would have played. We don't know how they would have played versus Mexico.
Because you can't put a Ravel and say, defend. That won't work. You could have put Ravel in our team and say, park the bus. And Antonio and Roof. You'll be wasting those players.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
So we need a formation change, as Adrian is saying.
So we have this must be a Panama native.
Big up Panama.
Welcome KG.
Yeah, man, I have to tell him, man, congrats, man. They win the game fair.
Congrats on your win, man.
Yeah, man, you can't be sure.
Man, all the best.
For real.
Yeah, man, all the best in the rest of the games.
So right now, I between them and Mexico in a top of the table race right now.
Not even US update. Darrington, what is our style of play, boy? I don't know. We don't have no identity where that is concerned. That's what us build one, or find a coach who can help with to build one.
That means we need to get somebody who can change the national identity, the national ideology for football. We have a people that try to play salad kick. We need to move out of salad kick mentality. Where everybody will play football and try pile or try salad. We need to understand say football is one professional sport. It's a profession just like teaching or nursing, where if you play football, you're going to learn certain things that you carry through your life. Because come on, guys. We're better than this as a footballing nation. We're better than this. We're way better than this.
Fair country will have the best high school footballing program in the world. We're not see the transition. We should have do better than this. Welcome, Cracks. What do you think about the game?
Disappointed.
You're disappointed?
Very disappointed. But not too surprised. Not too surprised because from before and said the team chemistry plays an important role in any team progress going, And we did know say me personally did know say that team and a gel, you understand? But we have the quality. As I say, match no play on paper still really on the field. And it shows exactly that when a team gel, it can defeat names on paper. And that is what and Panama as a team that has been together and gelled and showed that today. Cohesiveness, you understand, everything was us. Super. But for me still, Jamaica has always had a problem with teams that pressing. And we realize all the teams, most of the teams, 95% of the teams on the Concacaf start plays a pressing ball game, including the El Salvador's, the Honduras, USA, Mexico. So we don't think we can manage. We'd have to work on the chemistry and work on some players where we'd have to have together for a little while before,
Yeah,
but for
chemistry.
but for now the chop and change thing me I tell you I go beat it. And the formation and playing players are where they are best, where you get the best out of them is important to understand. Because for me, I don't think what's the guy's name? We play for Brentford, his name?
Brentford.
Yeah, I don't think he's good at a back four.
I think he plays better. Yeah, I think he plays better in a back three or even a back five where he has that, So
All
But
right. Give me a final thoughts before we close.
the
Final thoughts about the match, the coach, Tapper out or Tapper in. What do you think? Final thoughts.
I'm on the same out. On the same out. Watch him for the next match and so on. I'm on the same out still.
Okay. Ricky,
But
final thoughts on the match. You're mute.
Oh yeah, sorry. Final thoughts. Big up the player them. We put in his shift. We did expect more from the professional them. Defensively, we're just not in that game defensively. Whether Tapa in or out, that's up to the JFF if they can find somebody else replacing because they already said to lose them now, no sponsors, them now no money, so that's on them. That's what it is. If you want to qualify them, they get a quality coach put in from day one, but that's where I stand on it. The JFF decision that moment.
Okay. Eddie is still there. Final thoughts before we close. All right, Eddie not there. All right, Ricky, Crux, thanks for coming in and sharing your thoughts. Everyone who joined us, all 200 of the persons who joined us in this watch along, we want to thank you. We want to tell you to tell your friends about Sports DTM and to tell your friends to tell all of them friends. Big up
Yeah,
to
man, big up.
everybody. Big up to everybody who joined us, and we'll be here again Wednesday to hopefully witness a Reggae Boys win, a Reggae Boys victory. So join us again Wednesday when Jamaica plays Costa Rica. All right. Be blessed. Thanks for joining us once again.
Pray for Tapa.
Tapa need Jesus.